I will present the new model of digital literacy, which we developed together with colleagues from ySKILLS. I am presenting myself, but it was a collective job of more people. Mainly we developed the model with Giovanna Mascaroni, Sonia Livingstone, and Ellen Helsper, but it was also a contribution of many others working in ySKILLS through the results and discussions about everything. So actually the model is output of the whole team. It's not my model, but ySKILLS model. You probably know this conceptual model, which was on the beginning of the ySKILLS, where we have up there in the blue box individual characteristics, social characteristics, and country characteristics. Skills are somewhat hidden in the ICT environment in the red box, and we have the well-being in the green box. So this was the conceptual model on the beginning, and from this I will present rather a way, not only the model, but the way which we did towards the new model, where we integrated all the results of the ySKILLS deliverables and outputs from the project. On the beginning of this work, we did conceptualization of digital skills, and in this conceptualization, digital skills are part of the broader concept of digital literacy. So it's a way to use the term of digital literacy, which includes also knowledge and skills as elements, as well as functional and critical aspects. So digital literacy is the broader umbrella for digital skills, and I hope that Ellen Helsper afternoon will maybe explain more about these differences. As Lynn already presented, we created dimensions of digital skills and digital literacy: technical and operational, information navigation, processing skills, communication and interaction skills, content creation and production skills. I think that most of you know what it means, and it will be explained many times through this day, I believe. On the way to the new model, we did integration of ySKILLS results. This is just an example. Sorry for the small table. I understand you cannot see it. I didn't know the screen will be so far from you. If you want to see details, go in the report. And this is anyway only example showing the kind of integration which was done. In the columns, there are different outputs of the ySKILLS. Like always, the first column or second column here is a D21 report, the systematic review, where we provide information about previous research. And then are always columns which are showing results from analysis of existing data, results from longitudinal research between subject and within subject, and in some cases, such as for consequences of digital skills, there are also results from the Finnish team of the ESM analysis and also fMRI analysis. So in this way, we tried to go across all the work packages and deliverables and integrate the knowledge into through the tables into the text, and there are also in the report examples and knowledge from the work package 6, which you will see in next presentations. I will also briefly show you which models were on the beginning on the way to create the new ySKILLS model. On the background and theoretical background for us was EUKIDS online model, which probably many of you know, or maybe all of you know, where skills are in the middle of the model in the online environment, and the model differentiate also individual, social, and country level. We also used the DSMM model, differential susceptibility to media effects model, which is using defining causal relationships between media use and response states and media effects, and also defining transactional effects of media usage. And we also used IMU model, where skills are on the individual level, which also differentiate psychological, social, and physical well-beings. So this is the new theoretical model of digital literacy proposed by ySKILLS project. On the left, in the blue, there are antecedents of digital skills, which consist of individual factors and social factors. Individual factors consist demographics, age, gender, but many other as personality characteristics, even depressivity and this kind of psychological characteristics. Social level includes, for example, social support, family, environment, and all the variables related to the social environment of the child. The digital literacy box is similar to this one which you saw in the conceptualization of digital skills. Digital literacy includes functional skills and critical knowledge, and 4 different dimensions of digital literacy. It is very important are those arrows which goes from the digital literacy box, because these arrows are showing different relations of digital literacy to other concepts. For example, the role of moderators, like the digital literacy can become a moderator between digital engagement or online activities as risks and the well-being, or also digital literacy in some aspects can directly impact the well-being of children. The red box in the middle is digital engagement and includes ICT access and online activities, what could be risks and opportunities, as we know. And on the right, the main output is the well-being of children, where we differentiate psychological, cognitive, social, and physical well-being. This is again table which you cannot read, but you can see it in the report. And this is in one table, you can see all the results of the longitudinal research of ySKILLS. And this table is important to understand relationships in the model. The dot and dashed arrows here means that we didn't investigate these relationships in the previous research of ySKILLS, but we recommend further research, especially in moderators. And the darker arrows in the model means that we found strong relationships between the variable or the concepts and digital literacy. Lighter arrows means that there are none or very minor relationships between the concepts or digital literacy. For example, when you see there are 2 arrows from the activities on the left, this is the mistake actually. There should be the individual characteristics. From individual characteristics, individual factors, there is darker arrow. That means there are more relationships between, for example, gender, SES, and age and digital literacy. And from social factors, the arrow is lighter because there are much less relationships. For example, parental mediation is not so much related to digital literacy, or just to some dimensions of digital literacy. To conclude, the main contribution of the ySKILLS model and ySKILLS research is a new conceptualization of digital literacy. We distinguished 5 dimensions of digital literacy. The main difference to other models and contribution is that digital literacy is in a central position in the model, and that we show the relationships between digital literacy and other concepts, and it can help you in defining further research and projects in the way on digital literacy and digital skills. We also differentiated psychological, social, physical, and cognitive well-beings. We show in detail how digital literacy can serve in the role of moderator in the research, and the important contribution of the ySKILLS longitudinal research is that we analyzed and differentiated between and within subject levels and the impact of different variables on well-being and vice versa, on literacy, the impact of literacy on other variables. And this will be presented in detail in the next presentation by Hannah and Natalia. So I hope you will find the new model useful in your research, and you can use it for planning your projects or even writing articles and thinking about the digital literacy in a broader sense and its relations to other concepts of media usage. Thank you for your attention, and all the details are in the report where you can finally read the tables which you cannot see here. Thank you.